Well, Nathan, it's back to winning ways this evening, 1-0 against Matlock Town, and in terms of performance, well, much improved from Saturday as well.
Yeah, massively improved. Certainly the reaction that we wanted. We freshened up, we made some changes. We used the squad. They've done really, really well, and I think we're well-deserved 1-0 winners.
Yeah, it's one of those as well. It finished 1-0, but in reality, it could have been a whole lot more as well.
I'd agree with that totally. First half, their keeper's made an absolutely brilliant save. We've hit the post on what we should have scored, and some great crosses in there. Just didn't get on the end of them. So, to only score the 1 goal in the first half, was disappointing. But the work was good. I think we were very dominant. We just need to take that in the second half and see it through, and that's what we did.
Yeah, and in terms of your team selection, you made quite a few changes from the side that lost at games on Saturday. Some big names dropped down to the bench, but it seems to be everyone that stepped up into the start 11 really performed tonight.
Yeah, I wouldn't go as far as saying dropped. I've been massive all season on it being a squad game. We used it a lot at the start of the season when the games were coming thick and fast. I'm aware, obviously, we've got a lot of games this month. The pitches are heavy. We just looked really leggy on Saturday, so it was only right I give the squad a chance. And the boys who've come in have done really well for us, and like I say, we worked Matlock into the ground, and it was all about running tonight, and that's what we did.
Yeah, one of the names brought into the 11 was Stephen Walker. Obviously got the match-winning goal. As you want to mention that fantastic save from the keeper on hitting the post as well, but the manner of his goal really well taken there for him.
Well, we see it a lot. It's been coming in training. He trains brilliantly. His attitude's top class. He's been working hard. It was just that final piece of the jigsaw that wasn't coming together, and that was the scoring the goals. Everything else, his build-up play, his work rate, his movement, everything's there. It just hasn't been coming off for him. But tonight he got his start. What a goal! What a goal! That'll do him the world of good. Give him a lot of confidence, and we're going to need that as we come into the running.
Yeah, and the nature of the finish was impressive, but I think as well I've got to give a shout to Lewis Hawkins there for the assist for that one.
Great assist, and I said it there in the changing room, and Hawks will get the plaudits, and rightly so, but the run from Steve looks so simple, but it's so hard, and then to take the ball as he did in his stride, 2 fakes, and then to put it in. The run made the pass. I think that's fair to say. So yeah, but great from both lads.
Yeah, and the attacking side of things, already touching it, it's been 1-0. In the second half, you already expected a bit of reaction from Matlock, but I suppose a pleasing aspect from you is the fact that Shane Bland, he really hasn't had a save to make on that, and that's probably largely down to the defensive structure.
Yeah, definitely. The way we set up, we wanted to crowd out that midfield, and I think Matlock come into it a little bit in the second half, and why wouldn't they? You're only 1-0 up, and you're just hoping that you're not going to rule those misses. But we stood strong, and like you say, you're right to say Matlock have not had a shot at all on target, and that's credit to all the boys on the pitch.
Yeah, and then it was towards the end as well. Even when legs are tiring, it seemed that we were always happy to try and press high, and that forced quite a few mistakes as well.
Yeah, fitness levels. I've just had to give them a massive pat on the back. Especially the boys who haven't been in the team, and they haven't played for 2 or 3 weeks. It's some going to run at those levels for 95, 96 minutes on a heavy pitch. They've done that. I think, no disrespect to Matlock, I think we've, at times ran them into the ground, really, really made it tough for them. And it epitomises, the last couple of minutes when Grattan's made a bad ball into a brilliant ball, put some pressure on their keeper, and, he's panicked, just picked the ball up outside the box and being sent off, and I think that just shows the attitude of the players.
Yeah, and one concern this evening, unfortunately, Adam Gell going off in that first half. Do you know much about his injury at the moment?
No, at the moment. It's concerning when Gelly stays down, because he's an absolute machine, and you fear the worst. But he's walking, he's weight bearing, which is good. We'll just have to see how it is in the morning, and we'll go from there with it.
Yeah, and then just looking ahead, it's back at home again Saturday. Familiar opponent coming up in games with Trinity. Yeah. Obviously, I'm sure you learned a lot from that game on Saturday, but it's the flip side. They're not played about us as well on the back of that.
Yeah, it's always strange when you're playing back-to-back games in the league. But listen, I said it on Saturday. It's another football match in this league. Anybody can beat anybody on any given day. I think Gainsborough Court is on a bit of an off day, but it's up to us to prove that come Saturday. So we'll look forward to it again. We've made this place a bit of a fortress since September. We need to carry that on if we want to get to where we want to come the end of the season. So that'll carry on Saturday, and we'll look forward to the challenge.
Yeah, I'm sure in terms of your team selection, well, quite a few headaches to make there.
always a headache, especially when, like you say, boys have come in and they perform like they have. You know, I want headaches as a manager. I'd like as many headaches as possible from now till the end of the season for the right reasons, and they've certainly given me that tonight.
Yeah, quite fortunate of them.